Hi, I'm Matt Litchfield.
And I'm Dan Corsetti.
We're here to talk to you today about motivational interviewing.
Motivational interviewing is a skill you can use with your patients to help to facilitate a change in behavior.
We're going to show you some clips, and these clips are going to highlight some of the key principles that we're going to want to talk with you today. The first one is expressing empathy through reflective listening.
Reflective listening is a skill that can be utilized by healthcare professionals in order to facilitate a conversation where the patient identifies possible concerns or barriers to change while experiencing empathy and understanding.
Hey Dan, those squats are looking really good. How's that exercise program been going for you?
Not too well. I haven't really had time for it.
You can take a break. Tell me what's going on.
Well, I haven't really had time because I'm in grad school now, and we have to do a lot of projects and a lot of homework, and I've been studying for exams, and we sit in class for a long time. So by the time I get home, I just don't have the motivation. I want to do other things.
I hear you. It's difficult sometimes when there's a lot of things going on. What sort of ways do you think we can work on that?
In the previous scenario, the therapist did a good job acknowledging the patient's potential barriers to completing their home exercise program. It's an important technique in reflective listening to validate the barriers because they may actually be difficult to overcome for your patient, even if they don't seem difficult to you. This will help build rapport and is the first step in facilitating change.
The next key is developing discrepancies between client goals and current problem behavior through reflective listening and objective feedback.
8.
Hey Dan, how's it going?
1009. 1010.
That's a lot there. That's a pretty heavy weight too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to, the level of play I used to do. It's kind of hard. I'm not where I want to be.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing some exercises at home, not every day. I can't find the time every day, but I just thought I'd be progressing quicker.
Yeah. What sort of, I know speaking specifically to the home exercise program, what kind of changes do you think we can make?
Well, I kind of thought about what we talked about last time, and maybe I can move around some things and able to do it. You said 3 times a day. Some days I do it once, and then some days I kind of forget and don't do it at all. But maybe just trying to, be a little more strict in that.
Okay, so I know you said 3 times a day, so maybe let's just do 1 time a day, but then really find the time to make sure we're doing one really quality set, and then what do you think we can do from there?
Well, I mean, if I can do 1 quality set, maybe we could, do 2 or something, or maybe switch it up and, do a different kind of exercise, maybe something I could do, while I'm doing something else,
No, I think that's great. It sounds like you're really adjusting your goals well to be able to get to where you want to play some football. I know that's really important to you.
It is, yeah. I really want to get back there as soon as possible.
Wonderful, yeah.
In the previous scenario, the therapist did a great job allowing the patient to come up with their own conclusions and barriers to achieving their goals. The therapist used reflective listening, allowing the patient to become aware of the discrepancies between the goal and the problem behavior.
The next key to motivational interviewing is avoiding arguments. You can avoid arguments by assuming the client is responsible for the decision to change. Oh, Dan, those are looking really good, I must say. Gosh, impressive.
Well, do like 1,000 of them. They get really hard,
Yeah.
Just did like 1,000.
That's good. How have things been going?
I'm kind of frustrated. You said 6 weeks ago I'd be at a certain place. We're not there. I'm not getting better. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, tell me what's been happening. I know you said you've been changing the exercise program at home a little bit. How's that been going?
Okay, I'm doing the 1 quality set, trying to get 2. Most days I can do it, whatever. But I'm still not getting where I want to be.
Okay. What do you think we can do to adjust that?
Let's switch it up, let's do something different. Let's, maybe make it harder or something, It's just, I feel like I'm doing the 1 set and nothing's happening.
Okay. I'm very happy that you're doing the 1 set, because I know before a few weeks ago it was difficult for you to kind of put that in. So I'm happy that you're able to really give me that 1 quality set now. So I think you came with a really good idea. So let's continue using that frequency for the home exercise program. And let's, like you said, adjust some of the exercises and maybe make it a little bit more difficult.
That might work.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Let's give that a shot.
In the previous scenario, the therapist did a good job of diffusing the patient's angry outburst. The therapist could have easily argued with the patient, saying they aren't doing their home exercise program or doing it frequently enough, but instead he avoided the argument and helped the patient come to a peaceful and functional resolution.
The next key to motivational interviewing is to roll with resistance without opposing it. Hey Dan, how's it going?
You know, it's not. I'm not getting better the way I want to. I can't do this. You know, I'm not getting better. What's going on?
Tell me about it. What's happening? What's making you feel that way?
Well, we've been changing everything a lot, and we've been, I'm able to do stuff more now, but it's still not getting better. I'm still not where I want to be.
Okay. What exactly are you talking about?
Well, like we've increased my reps at home. I'm doing more quality reps, more quality sets, and I'm not seeing strength improvement. What's the point of doing it if I'm not going to get better?
Okay. Well, take a look at the bicep curl you're doing now. I know that when we reviewed the documentation together last week, and we were kind of talking about some of the improvements that you have been making. One of the big ones is you've been able to increase your weight in all the exercises you've been doing. The home exercise program we've changed up completely. We've added all these new exercises. So I guess my question to you is, from day one to now, do you think you've improved at all?
Well, yeah, obviously I've made improvements. I'm much better than when I first got my injury. Maybe I'm just frustrated. Maybe I'm still not where I want to be. Yeah, I'm getting better, but I just wish I could go play football now.
Yeah, understandably so. I think this is definitely one of those hurdles you're going to face as you're starting to improve. Is that we still need to make sure we're continuing to adhere to everything that's going on, and to really use that as motivation to kind of push it to that next level. So I know that you're getting frustrated, but let's try and work through it and change some of that frustration into motivation.
Okay, yeah, I think I can do that.
Perfect.
In the previous scenario, the therapist did a good job of rolling with the patient's resistance instead of increasing his frustration. The therapist could have easily opposed the patient's view, but instead allowed the patient to come to his own conclusion. The patient realized improvements were being made.
The final step to motivational interviewing is supporting self-efficacy and optimism for change. Wow, Dan, those are looking awesome. Look at you.
Thanks. I think I'm really coming around.
No, those are looking really, really good.
Yeah, I just see myself getting stronger now. We've made a bunch of changes, and I think I'm on the right track. I'm almost to where I want to be, not quite there. But I think if I think I'm close to actually done with physical therapy. I can probably finish it up at home. I'm just going to do a few more exercises, and I get all my function back. I just want to be a little bit stronger, so.
Nice. I know you said you have tryouts in a couple of months, so you feel like you're feeling ready for that?
Absolutely. If I just keep working hard and doing what I'm doing, increasing in weight and reps, I think I'll be fine.
Perfect. Awesome. Do you have any questions or anything? I know this has gone really well.
No. I think that you did a wonderful job, and I'm going to recommend you to all my friends, and
Nice.
Hopefully don't get injured, but if they do, I know who to send them to.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So as you can clearly see, motivational interviewing is an effective tool for healthcare professionals in order to facilitate a change in a behavior.
Thanks for watching. You stay classy, San Diego.